Welcome to the Peachtree Morning Show by DCI. It's a wise way to start the day. Hope you enjoy.
Hello, guys. Welcome back to the Peachtree Morning Show. I'm Raul. I'm here with Ella and, of course, with Geshe Michael. Thank you, Geshe Michael, for having us once again in the show.
It's so cool to have Mexico and Shenzhen, China here. Mexico City and Shenzhen, China. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. So we have a very cool question for today. And Ella, will you help us with the, today is May 29th. So I hope you're having a good breakfast. And let's listen to the question for today.
Yeah, we have a wonderful question for today. And then he is from Germany, right?
He's from Germany. His name is Tobias, and he is from Berlin, Germany.
Okay. Yeah, let's play.
Hi, Gisela, Ort, and Scott. This is Tobias from Berlin. What seeds did I plant to experience gravity, for instance? Can I plant anti-gravity as well? Thank you.
Okay.
Wow.
So it's a very good question, a very interesting question. He's asking about the seeds he planted to experience gravity as he experienced it. And if he planted the seeds, can he plant anti-gravity seeds? So it's a very interesting question.
You guys have to do the first answer because I want to show you a picture, but I have to find it. So you guys go ahead.
Okay. So you want to go, Ella?
Actually, I would like to
I pass.
I really very admire he asking this question because I've been always thinking about it since I was a kid. How can I fly? How can I just get away from this earth? And then I think the gravity seeds all of us have, but how can we plant the seeds for anti-gravity? This is really cool. And then I also want to know the answer.
Yeah, it's a very cool question. I like the question because it made me think that I usually think that things are the way they are in a natural way. I tend to think that gravity is like it is and the sky is like it is and everything. I tend to think that everything is like it is from its side. And when I listen to this question, it made me realize that I do that a lot. And I also wanted to analyze and to think, what about the gravity seeds, but on the other hand, the anti-gravity seeds? Yeah, so it's a very tricky question because when you're starting to study about the pen, remember I have a hero pen, so it's coming from you and everything is coming from you. So gravity is coming from me, from my seeds. So can I make anti-gravity seeds? I would love to hear you, Geshe Michael.
Well, I have to show you guys a picture first, okay?
Okay.
It's not too clear, but this is Tobias. I know him from Germany, and he's a scientist, and he gave the diamond cutter book to the president of Germany.
Oh.
And he's a pretty famous scientist. And in this picture, he's meeting with the president of Germany, Mrs. Merkel, Angela Merkel.
Yeah.
And he's giving her the diamond cutter book. So, but I didn't get any letter from Mrs. Merkel yet, so I'm waiting, okay? But I will give an answer by Nagarjuna, okay? And Nagarjuna has lived 2,000 years ago, and he's a very difficult to understand, very difficult to understand. Maybe I will tell a story first, okay? Old guys like to tell stories.
That's
so the guy got into the airplane a few years ago, and he get on the airplane, and then they announced that the airplane has internet. You know, this was rare about 5 years ago or something. And so he tried it, and he sit down next to this other guy in the business class, and he tried the internet, and it was very slow, you know. And he said, they announced that they have internet, but it's really lousy, you know. It's not good internet, you know. And the other guy got very angry. The guy sitting next to him, he says, listen, just give it a chance, okay? Your signal, it has to go from the airplane up 1,000 miles, go to the satellite. It has to sit there. It has to come back. You know, it takes time to go to a satellite and come back. Don't be so impatient. You know, it's a miracle that we have the internet on the airplane. It takes time to go to the satellite and come back. And I'll tell you something else, okay? For 50,000 years, people are dreaming to fly in the sky. Man is dreaming to fly in the sky. And right now, while you are complaining about the internet, you are sitting in a metal chair made of steel, and you are flying in the sky in a metal chair made of steel. It's a miracle, you know? Try to appreciate how amazing is your life, okay? Why am I talking about that? Nagarjuna will say, gravity is a miracle already. And to have anti-gravity is easy because already we have one miracle, which is called gravity. And without gravity, we will all be dead, right? Nothing will, there will be no life. You know? So
Yeah.
Nagarjuna, 2,000 years ago, he will say, come on, it's already a miracle. Then no gravity is just the second miracle. That's easy, no problem. Okay, what do you think, Ella?
Wow, I just feel so grateful when you tell us the story. Just it reminds me of all the things around us. I think not only the Wi-Fi, not only the gravity, not only the airplane, but also all the lives around us that we can chat like that, like miles, thousands of miles away, but we can still have this conversation together. It's so like it's a miracle. Actually, life is miracle also. Like we can grow up like just by two cells from that moment, then they come together, comes like turns out to be us.
Yeah.
And then I think if we can think about that, we will feel very grateful. And then I remember, like Geshe-la, once you said that to be grateful, that you can understand the wisdom more. And then I think by understand that, we can find out how to plant the seeds for anti-gravity.
Yeah. What do you think, Raul?
Well, I agree with Ella that we have to dig a little deeper to understand this miracle, right? To understand the meaning of having gravity. And for instance, for me, for example, having gravity in my daily basis uh, gives me confidence and gives me because I know I'm not going to go up anytime or something like that. Every time I drop my cell phone, for example, it will go to the ground. 100% of times it will go to the ground. So that make me feel some kind of comfort. And I'm thinking that maybe I planted those comfort seeds sometime before, and that's why I can experience this miracle. Yeah. So what I was thinking is that if I want to experience another miracle like anti-gravity, maybe I need to understand what that represents to me. For example, maybe it will represent for me having fun because I won't go down, I can go up or something like that. So if I understand that, I can plant fun seeds by giving some fun moments to people, and maybe someday I can experience anti-gravity and travel to outer space, or I don't know, throwing from an airplane in a parachute or something like that, right? And I will experience anti-gravity in that time, but I have to plant the seeds, and we can, as far as I can see, with these miracles.
Yeah. I think when in the ancient books, when you want to plant a seed, first you have to decide if you got the result, would it make you happy or would it make you sad? You see? So So I think, Raul, we decided, I also agree, anti-gravity would be very fun. So that's the first clue when you are a seed detective. When you want to find out how to plant a seed, you have to find out how will it make you feel? How will you feel about it? And if you say, oh, Geshe-la, if I had anti-gravity, it would be so much fun for me. Then in that case, you need a good seed. That's the first investigation about seeds is you have to ask, will this be a happy thing or this will be an unhappy thing? So if you say, oh, Geshe-la, that would be so much fun, then the seed has to be a good seed. It has to be a happy seed. So how to plant a seed for real fun, like just to play in the sky without worrying about falling down, you know?
Wow.
How to plant the seed. How to plant a super fun seed.
Yeah,
Yeah, what's the first step?
I believe the first step, but going straight to the seed, just giving fun moments to people. We usually meet with people every day that needs to have fun in their lives. Yeah, for example, maybe people that has a job that make them stand still a lot of time and see a lot of people, for example, like a cashier in a market, right?
Yeah.
He or she's just standing there and passing products every day, and maybe they didn't even realize how many people is standing in front of them. And we as customers, sometimes we didn't say them good morning, good night, something like that. So
Yeah.
maybe try to find those opportunities to give fun moments, just 1 minute, a couple of minutes of giving a fun moment to that people that really needs them for their kind of job. So I think that would be a good seed.
I have a question for you guys, okay? Philosophy question.
Okay.
So we know we have to plant a fun seed, okay? And for example, if we go to the market and the person is sitting there, cashier, very boring job. And I don't know, we tell them a joke, you know, if we tell them a joke. I have a good joke for you guys, okay? You ready?
Okay.
This was taught to me by a young boy in Mumbai. Okay, he was about 6 years old. Okay, so there are three guys. One is named somebody, one is named nobody, and the third guy is named crazy. Then one day they got together and they had a big fight. Okay, and something very bad happened. And so one of them called the police. And they said, oh, I have very bad news. And the policeman said, what's the bad news? And he said, somebody killed nobody. Okay. Then the policeman said, are you crazy? And he said, yes, how did you know? Why am I talking this joke? Okay. If you tell the joke to the cashier and you make them to have some fun, but is there any way to take this fun seed and send it to anti-gravity?
Yeah.
Is there some way to dedicate it to anti-gravity? You see?
Yeah, I will say with coffee meditation.
Yeah.
Yeah. When
Like
you
how?
when you're doing your coffee meditation at night and you start to recall in your mind the face maybe that the cashier had before you telling the joke, and he or she was kind of bored and stuff like that, and you tell the joke and they just look at you and start laughing and they say thank you for the joke, that was very good. Yeah. And you start to think about that at night, and you realize that you made some people have a good time. You are creating happiness for them and you feel good about it. And then you think how good you will feel when you get to see to have those anti-gravity seats, and you dedicate the seats for that.
That sounds cool. So okay, the three of us, we have to work on anti-gravity for Tobias for 1 week. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's
Okay.
do coffee meditation. I think Elon Musk will discover it.
I think so.
Mhm.
Yeah, that
I
is a
think
good,
it's on
good.
the way actually to the anti-gravity is not a dream. Actually, just yeah, if we work hard for the coming week to
Yeah.
do the meditation. Yeah,
Okay, let's try. Let's
yeah.
try.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Okay,
we're
Tobias.
we're in the 15 minutes mark, so maybe we can start to wrap up this episode. So you want to start, Eli?
Yeah, and yeah, I I need to yeah the okay. I I think yeah to have this experience the anti-gravity first we need to appreciate the gravity seeds is so lucky for us to experience gravity, yeah, and then feel grateful about that. And when we also for the anti-gravity, if it is a very fun experience for us, then we can plant the seeds for to help people around us to also have fun. And don't forget what, Raul? We don't
Don't forget coffee meditation, of course. Yeah.
yeah.
What I will say is that we we must analyze the seeds that we planted to have the reality that we have now. For example, gravity, and then try to figure out to understand what will anti-gravity make me feel. So once again, understand the kind of seeds that I have to plant to get that result. So that will be my advice. Dig deeper to see how am I feeling about this.
Okay, my advice for Tobias is give fun to other people. And I'm going to give you an example right now. This, I'm
Yeah.
going to give fun to Ella and to Raul. This is Peachtree Cafe cinnamon roll certificate.
Great.
You guys did a great job for the last 2 weeks on the Peachtree Show. I hope you will come back again. And this is your certificate to have a free cinnamon roll. Okay, you have to pay for the coffee, but the cinnamon roll is free.
Yeah,
And
that will be great.
okay, so don't forget you have this evidence, this certificate. And thank you for being on the show. Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us here, Geshe-la.
You
We had
guys
a
are
great time.
you guys are really fun and you guys are really cool. Ella, say hi to your son. And
Thank you.
Raul, say hi to your 2 kids and your wife.
Sure. Thank you very
Also, I
much.
have good news for David. I don't know how to say your name correctly. Bernier, I think.
Bernier, maybe.
Yeah, and I think he's from Germany. I'm not sure, but I'm happy to say that your playlist, your Spotify playlist, was selected by the Peachtree Show hosts as the #1 playlist. So you guys, tomorrow, Saturday and Sunday, when you are bored at breakfast because you don't have Peachtree Show to go to, you can go on Spotify and come to the Peachtree YouTube address, come to the Peachtree Facebook address, and you will see David Bernier's playlist link. Okay, cool.
Cool. And I have another commercial. Don't forget to send your questions to seedquestion@diamondcutterinstitute.com. Yeah, we need more questions for more episodes.
Okay, cool. Did we put a question for next Monday? I don't remember.
Yeah, sure. It's a question from Romania. Once again, Ella will play it for us.
Okay, cool. Boy, the Romanians are asking a lot of good questions.
Yeah, that's great.
Hello, Geshe Michael. This is Julia from Romania. I have the best mom in the whole world, and I love her very much. She is my angel, and we are very happy together. But my mom has been single for a very long time, and while I have a very beautiful karma with my mother, I don't have a father. How can I plant a father and a little sister? Thank you very much.
Wow.
Wow, that's such a cute question.
Yeah, it's very
Wow.
nice.
Wow.
So you have a good question for Vika and Eva next week, right?
Oh, wow. Yeah. Okay. Okay. That's a tough question, but fun. Okay. So thank you guys again for coming. And thank everybody for coming to Peachtree Morning Show. And we'll see you on Monday. Don't forget to listen to music.
Listen to music. See you guys. Thank you, Geshe-la. Thank you, Ella.
Thank you, guys.
Goodbye. Have a good day.
Thanks for watching today's Peachtree Morning Show. See you next time.